Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian as a Weirdo. I let my hair down because it was crazy. We had a thunderstorm roll through here earlier today, and my hair just like it was a little nuts. So, this is called Race Against the Clock because we just ordered Chinese food, and when it comes, I have to go. So I'm gonna show you what I'm working on. Talk about some upcoming things. I've had some like really cool ideas that I don't want to sneak out too much, but I might drop a little hint here or there. I don't know. I have more acne since last time you saw me. My face is just breaking out nonstop. It's annoying. Okay, so Mel got her hair done today, and while she was doing that, I worked on a baby blanket and finished it. It's got scalloped edges, so you can kind of see. I want to curl the other way, but yeah. So this is with that Hobby Lobby yarn that my mom gave me. I haven't sewn in my ends yet, so don't judge me. Um, but yeah, so this yarn is annoying. I don't like it at all. It pisses me off. Looking at it makes me angry. Don't want to I don't want to. Tay Weezy, the champ is here. Welcome in. Happy to have you. So, um, yeah, I didn't like working with that yarn. It didn't make me happy, and I really wanted to bust some skulls, but here I am, um, not on the run from the police. So I guess that's a good sign. Um, so I am gonna so I have a couple things in the works that I'm trying to like juggle and do all that. First of all, so if you are a crocheter and you like patterns for free, I am looking for pattern testers for my little 3D ghosts that I made. I know doesn't quite look like a ghost because of the coloring, um, but yeah, it's supposed to be a ghost. So, would love to get your feedback and help me write this pattern. You can find the pattern in my Patreon at my Patreon. It's free. You don't have to be a patron to do it. If you want to join my Patreon, a lot of cool stuff is coming. A lot of cool stuff that I promise you will want the patterns for. So get in on that at the ground floor. But do what you want. Just, be happy. So I'm also working on I'm starting the pumpkin granny square, which is going to be similar to this in the fact that it is suspended within a granny square. I don't know why. I just kind of had this vision of like, I wanted to make a bunch of granny squares that were kind of like, stretched and I don't know. It's what I wanted to do. So I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm making the pumpkin. I was making it when I was live the other day, and my computer just decided it needed to update right then, and it just cut off my stream, and I was like, oh well, shit. um, so yeah, I'm gonna continue working on that pumpkin. Let's see. So I just got the necessary implement I needed to cut my fabric for the tucking panties that I am going to be making. Um, and I'm really excited. I'm so excited to finally get like my hands on those and try to make something that is innovative and helpful to people who tuck. Um, so that is one thing I'm working on, and that'll be my evening activity after I stuff my mouth with Chinese food. And as I'm watching Jurassic Park 3, we started it, but we couldn't finish it. We were so tired last night, and we were, we had drank a little bit. So, anyways, um, so then I had an epiphany, if you will, of the coolest thing that I could think to make. And I can't tell you too much. But one part is, so I see Hobie's free patterns come up in my Facebook feed a lot. And so I just decided to go and look at a lot of their patterns, downloaded a bunch. They have a bunch of really cool little monsters and stuff like that, which, I love. And they had some loveys. Loveys, for those of you who don't know, I didn't know before I started crocheting and knitting. It is basically it could be just a head and a blanket. So it could be so here's the middle. So it could be like this much of a blanket or even less. And then there's like a little character head or something on it. And that inspired me to make the most fucking punk rock lovey to have ever existed. And I don't want to tell you more because what if it doesn't work out? And it's a catastrophe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just gonna work on the pumpkin for now. The race against clock is the race against Chinese food getting here. So I gotta really look to see where I am at right now. Cause when you haven't looked at something for a while, man, this yarn is scratchy. Ugh. Feels like a Brillo pad. Okay. So I'm trying to locate my stitches. And then that's one there. Right? Is that a stitch? Are you a stitch? Can I put my hook in you? Okay. Talk dirty to your whatever. Starting. I'm also writing a pattern as we speak. I almost lost my pattern and this super smutty gay fanfic I'm writing. so and also I'm writing a proposal for a grant to help my small business grow. And I lost about half of my work, which really fucking blew. And I just haven't had the courage to pick it back up again, unfortunately. But anyways, stitch and crochet. So we are gonna do a slip stitch. That's what it told us to do, and then we were gonna put man, what the fuck? Come on. Sorry. I'm also super tired and my brain's just really mushy. I did a video earlier today. If you haven't seen it and you love watching crochet peeps on the internet, I highly suggest checking out. I think it's called Spread the Love. It's in my live section, and I shouted out a lot of people that I really, really like watching. They're very entertaining. They're very good at what they do, and yeah, nothing but love for those people. So yeah. So check that out if you haven't already. So we are 2 double crochets. Am I using the right hook? 3.25. Yeah, 3.25. It's just not wanting to go in. After especially after working with chenille yarn all day, this feels extra tough. It feels like macrame cord or something like that, or like jute, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and I want to go under both loops. So the plan for this pumpkin is to basically make 2 of them, and one of them will have an embroidered face, which will be optional in the pattern. And then I'm going to sandwich the 2 together, sew up most of the sides, stuff it with polyfill, and then finish sewing it up so that it is nice and squishy and 3D. And that is my goal. Of course, I had to make sure I was using stitches that were, am I doing the right thing? I feel like I did. Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Okay. So I did have to do a little workshopping to make sure that there weren't any huge gaps in the pumpkin. So let's see. Now I'm like, ugh. But this is just one. Okay. Going backwards here. Okay. One in there. And then single. This is a pattern that I'm not planning to test for free on my Patreon. I might put a call out on Army of Weirdos. So if you're not yet joined, if you're, sorry, my brain is so mushy. Okay. If you are on Facebook and you would like to join us, we have a group called Army of Weirdos. There's a couple groups with the same name. We're the one with the picture of the green pillow that says fuck, of course. And if you want to join there, I probably will start doing pattern testing there until I can get some Patreon peeps in. Yeah, if you want to get in on, like I said, get in on the ground floor of my Patreon, this is the time to do it because I have so many patterns planned. I'm so excited. And I'm really just like I said, I have planned the most punk rock lovey that there ever was. And I also am planning on making a corresponding stuffy. Haven't thought through that one as much as I've thought through the lovey, just because the lovey is just the head and arms. So I'm super excited because I'm just like, I'm in like a creative mojo place, and like that is an awesome place to be. And like I am not always here. Like I'm often not in that place. So I feel really fortunate to have some creative juices flowing, and I'm gonna try to take advantage of them while I have them. Okay, and I need to do another double crochet. I hope I have enough yarn. I'll just like put in some different color yarn, but it's gonna make it look weird. Anyways, so put 2 double crochets in there. Maybe 1 single crochet. Using a 3.25 hook. So when I was at the salon with Mel, I was pretty much just chilling, doing my own thing, crocheting, and like I overheard this other patron of this beauty salon talking to her stylist about me and how weird it was that I was crocheting, and I was just like, I hate people. But like, maybe you've never seen a dude just crocheting while his wife is getting her hair done or whatever, but like, just don't. It's just rude, and especially like today after I put out a video where I was like, I'm feeling positive and I want to spread love and like things like that, and then like, just like some nasty ass bitch. See, I'm so nice. Wants to run up and start talking smack. It's just like, whatever. But people aren't always nice, but you can choose how you deal with it. I didn't confront her or anything. I was just like, I just let it be. I did, however, go into a tattoo shop today, and I had never been to this particular tattoo shop. And everyone was super cool. They even had like a sticker on the door, like trans friendly, and like I was like, that's super cool. I like when I was in there, I thanked them for that. I was like, it just means a lot, like, because like sometimes like tattoo studios, like they can be like sometimes toxic masculinity can be rampant in these locations. Sometimes, not all the time, and it can exist anywhere. But just to feel welcomed and safe was really cool. Okay, so right now my pumpkin's looking a lot like a leaf. It like, look at it, look at it. Okay, I'm definitely gonna run out of yarn because this is all I have left. I don't have a lot of fingering weight. I have some on the way, but it is not here yet. So let's see. How do we want to play this game? Because my pumpkin. I like my pumpkins like I like my asses fat. So let's see what we can do. I think that I'm gonna. Let me do my row 4. So I think I'm gonna chain 1. And turn. And I think I'm going to slip stitch into this first stitch right here. And then what do I want from you? I'm going to do a half double crochet. Then I'm going to do a half double crochet. Okay, so and then I'm going to start building up this side. So I'm going to put 2 double crochets right in this spot. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's... Did that in 2 stitches. And then I'm gonna just start packing on the double crochets. I want this pumpkin to be fat. Yeah, that's really gonna plump it up. Yeah, that's working beautifully. So I'm gonna grab some yarn. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Is this the same thickness? I think so. I just got a bag with like a bunch of different, mostly it's fingering weight yarn. I love this. It's so spooky and Halloween. Um, it does have some like some crochet thread, as well as feather trim, and just it's got all kinds of fun stuff in it. Hey, Winter, I'm making a pumpkin, and I'm writing a pattern as I'm doing it. um, so, oh yeah, I need to find the end of this. Okay. I am I think I'm gonna be getting a tattoo next week. I'm so excited. Very excited. Okay. So what is the best way to approach this? Okay. How are you, Winter? What are you making? Um I was talking about it earlier. No one was here. um but oh, your Pokemon commission. Everything I've seen so far looks so good. You are just so good at what you do. Like, you should be very proud. Um, so, and I'm sure the person who commissioned it is gonna love it. Love them. Um, I was saying that I was browsing the Hobie um, pattern section, and they have a lot of free patterns. And they had some patterns for loveys, the ones that the dolls with the blankets. And I, in my weird brain, thought of like the most punk rock, like lovey that may ever exist in the history of the world. And this is a pattern that I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna exclusively do it on Patreon. I'm not quite sure yet. You might get special access because we're friends. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I have no plans that are set in stone. So but yeah, I know money is tight, so I want to help you out, and it helps me out. So it's a win, 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 win. Okay, so I'm putting a different color on, which makes me sad. I was hoping I could do this all in the same color yarn, but whatever. It'll just be a kind of funky looking pumpkin. That's cool. Whatever. I can't wait to see that. Thanks. I'm super excited. I've never done anything quite like that. So I've done my fair share of amigurumi, but this is gonna be something entirely different. So I'm super excited. Okay, I'm trying to, my hands are like really not wanting to cooperate today. Okay, so did you see Hirschner's new Halloween yarn? It's literally insane. No. I am waiting on an order from Hirschner. No, wait, no, I'm not. Okay. Where's the Halloween yarn? Let me see. Yarn. Is it Hirschner's brand? Oh my god. Actually, I think I might have seen that already, but it's still so crazy. That sparkle. Sorry, I'm very burpy. Yeah, that yarn is crazy. I need it in my life. And like the things that I can imagine you making with it, I'm like, that makes me more excited. Yeah, the possibilities with this. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, wait, it's not Hirschner's that I'm waiting on. I think it actually is Hobie. Because I just ordered some fingering weight cotton. And uh, things take forever to ship to me, just based on like where I'm at. Okay, so let me update my pattern writing. Okay, so we got one in there, two in there, two in there. Next 3 stitches. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. And I'm very excited. My budget is gonna be blown to shit. I'm not gonna be able to buy anything at all for the rest of the month, if I get my tattoo, because it is all of my budget. But it'll be worth it because I will have a sick ass Medusa head on my hand, and that is awesome. So, um, yeah, uh, I have a picture. It's hard to find, uh, but I can send it to you. The things that they use as reference, and then I was like, "Here's my budget. I can't really." I was like, I can't really, like I kind of am capped out here. And I was like, I know that the tattoo is, um, I know that's not a lot of money for this tattoo. So if we need to make like modifications or anything like that, um, like I'm cool just because like I know that you're working with like a smaller budget and like I want you to get paid what you're worth. I don't want to like rip you off. So, um, which like good luck finding a tattoo artist you can rip off because they. I remember one time the guy that was tattooing me was telling me why he didn't accept checks. He said one time someone tried to give him a bad check bounce, and he showed up to the guy's house with a wire brush and said, "Give me that money or I will take that tattoo back." And the guy magically produced the money. I also was like, you're fucking crazy. But, get your money, do your thing. Sure. Note to self, do not piss them off. Um, yeah, that would be horrifying. I know that a Medusa tattoo has like a certain meaning. Um, commonly has a meaning that it is used for sexual assault survivors because of the story of Medusa. Um, I, however, am not in that boat, uh, thankfully, but yeah, I just really love the tattoo. So, I don't know why that. I know you are. I saw your status one day, and I'm so sorry. I know that doesn't change anything, but like, like I hope you have a supportive community now, that makes you feel safe. That's um, I want to say more, but I'll tell you in private. um, so let's see. What did I? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I did. Also, my Chinese food should be here any minute. So like, I'm gonna have to put this down and then pick it up again, and it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so I did one double crochet, and then we're gonna do. It's just like kind of mirroring because the pumpkins are so symmetrical in so many ways. So okay, so but that's why I wanted Medusa because like people are like, oh, like she's evil, she's like turning dudes to stone, and it's like, no, fucking oh, she's fucking taking it back. I just I love that story, and I hate that she's painted as a villain, because she's a badass. So that's my 2 cents that nobody asked for. Um, okay, so I did what? I'm so lost in my own pattern that I'm writing. 2 double crochet in next 3 stitches. Then I do 1? Yeah. He's a badass. Yes, definitely. Oh, a Medusa stuffy would be awesome. I did a Medusa like pillow head thing last year for the 31 projects of Halloween. I didn't love what I made. Like, there were aspects that were cool, but I reached kind of like the end of my creative abilities, my creative skill, I should say. And I don't think I did her justice. But she did have some really cool jewel eyes that I was really happy with. But yeah, it just didn't work out like I thought. It's okay, just find your limits. So we're getting to the tail end of this. How do I want to play this? So I'm going to snip off the tip. I just want to finish this side before my Chinese food gets here. Okay, so we're going to cut this excess string. And 2 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. This is way more annoying than the ghost. Wait, what? No. There's a big old hole in there. Why is there? Why? Tell me why. Why? Why? What's happening? I'm panicking. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Fuck pumpkins. I mean, don't literally. I guess, like, it's an inanimate object, so consent's not an issue. So, fuck pumpkins. I don't know. Like, I'm creating these big old holes, and I need to be able to stuff this pumpkin. So I need this to cooperate more than it is, but it's stretching it out too much. What do I do? It's got to be in the previous row. It didn't do it earlier, so I think I might have just picked up a little bit too much of that stitch. You saw me lose my cool, which I know is, pretty amazing because I seem like so relaxed and calm about things and such, but I'm not. Yeah, I really don't like how big of a hole this is making, but maybe once the tension is evened out. I said that. I was like, I don't see a reason why you can't fuck a pumpkin, so. I mean, it's slimy. I mean, some people, the same could be said of certain orifices. I'm just, putting that one in the universe. That was my point. Oh, yeah. And it's funny because, like, I have a hoodie. I'm sure you've seen it. That is orange and it has like a jack-o'-lantern face on it. And so, like, I'm literally I wore that today. I wore that today, and I was like, "Fuck pumpkins," and I was literally a pumpkin. Okay, so 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, bam, 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 bam. Okay, so we're gonna do some half doubles to decrease the height just a little bit. And then let's do, I feel like I want to give it a little bit more of a booty. So I'm gonna do a half double crochet again. And again. And then we're gonna slip stitch into the last one. Come on, slip stitch. Good. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I worked with some Hobby Lobby yarn that my mom gave me, and I made a baby blanket. I hate it. Like, I hate everything about it. Touching it makes my skin crawl. Like, and it's not that it was made by Satan himself, but just the fact that I don't mind chenille yarn. I don't mind working with it usually, but this chenille yarn was like literally so homophobic. I can't deal with that. So bullshit. Okay, is that side what I feel like? Okay, I think that is the pumpkin shape I want, and I got to the fucking halfway mark, which is a good spot to leave it. Okay, although like I said, like it's so. I'll show you what's up. So I'm going to make 2 of these pumpkins, and they're gonna sandwich together, and I'm gonna stuff them. So I wanted to have things be pretty tight, so that the stuffing isn't super apparent through it. But then like this hole right here is just deciding to be large and in charge, and it's just rude. It's just rude. Okay, so let's see. I believe I did 4 half doubles. Maybe I did 3. Should probably count when I do things and not after, because I'm an idiot. Okay, so there is this. Stitch into. Ooh! Hey, Mel. Is our food here? Yeah. Okay, I call this race against clock because it was a race against when my Chinese food would get here. So Melanie is in the chat. My wife is in the chat. Let me write this last like 2 words that my brain is now like, no. Okay, slip stitch into next stitch. Literally, that's all I had to write. I'm just not having it. Okay, so okay. So, flip, switch Delphia. My wife lives to bring me joy. And not only does she bring me joy, but sometimes she'll give me little kisses like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up our food before the animals of the world descend upon it. Um, yep. Okay. Well, I love you a lot, Winter, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. How do I end this thing? Fuck. Oh, there it is. Bye.